Thecla Mbongue, Senior Research Analyst at Informa. Welcome to the second annual Thinking Mobile Conference and exhibition brought to you by SABC Mobile. It's the second day today. We started off with a panel discussion hosted by Toby Shapshak, and the panel discussion was about how powerful is mobile really, the confusion around user statistics and whom we should believe. Thecla, give us a quick overview of what you at Informa can contribute to the question of user statistics.
So, well, at Informa, I'm an analyst dealing with the African market, and we produce a lot of statistics. So, obviously, I felt quite guilty when we were talking about confusion. To contribute to that question, I would say that the first step is that the confusion lies around definition. What we define as an internet or mobile user or subscriptions. As far as Informa is concerned, we have to where we can talk about users, which is about actual individuals or people. And normally, a lot of our statistics are based about subscriptions. So if we talk about the mobile industry, we're going to talk about the number of mobile SIM cards, so which are more than the number of people. In terms of mobile broadband, for instance, we're also going to talk about subscriptions, so number of mobile subscriptions, but accessing a mobile broadband device. So a mobile broadband device will be defined by the speed of that the device can achieve in terms of downloading on the internet. So I would say that first and foremost, the confusion lies around definition. So when we talk about people and when we talk about connections or subscriptions.
If the confusion, as you say, lies around the definitions, whose responsibility would it be to define the definitions?
I would say that in each country, if we talk about the mobile industry or the telecommunications industry, there is a regulator for the telecommunications. So in South Africa, for instance, we have ICASA. And not only in South Africa, kind of around the world, we see that operators sometimes not struggle, or sometimes it's not their concern to air what their definitions or what a definition of an active mobile subscription would be. So normally, I think that the regulator should play the role of a not facilitator, but a regulator, in order to have all operators or all market players reporting in the same way.
In the case of South Africa, it being ICASA, are they aware that they should be doing this?
Well, I don't say that they should be doing this, say that they could be doing this.
They would be in a position to.
They would be in a position to when they gather data from the operator. Now, they might not be in a position to really check that the operator is reporting the correct data. But in the case of South Africa, we have two major operators, Vodacom and MTN, who publish their figures, and they give their definition. So MTN says that they publish active mobile SIM cards, which have been active for 3 months, and Vodacom published totals, but they always give an indication of 3 months activity as well.
Thecla, you being the senior research analyst at Informa for Africa, are obviously very, very fortunate because you have access to a lot of facts and figures that the majority doesn't have access to. From your position with that kind of knowledge, what would you say is the one most important tip, hint, that you can give a marketer who wants to go into mobile?
Who wants to go into mobile to grow? Well, when looking at the statistics, is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is, with you having insight in the statistics, from that angle, what do you think is the most important aspect that a marketer needs to consider when going mobile?
When going mobile, well, it's quite a tough question for me. It depends on what they're looking for. If it is to grow, for instance, their audience, obviously they need to know who are the main market players. Yes, we need to know who are the main market players, what kind of technology they provide, in order to know, like for instance, now it's no longer the case, but when we're talking about internet mobile, if XYZ operator does not provide this technology, obviously, if their audience is, if they want the audience to access the service or their products via a mobile website, obviously they would need to know what the operator provides in terms of technology.
So what you're saying is it's really about a strategy first.
Yes, a strategy first. It depends on what they want to do. So if it is to increase their audience, obviously to go and and observe the operator, what kind of market share they have, what kind of mix of segment they have. Is it youth segment? Is it high-end segment? Although in Africa, most of the operators have kind of the mix of everything, but they are, depending not only in South Africa, but they are in other markets, some operators who probably will have a better coverage or a higher penetration of high-end segment. So I think that there's a lot about segmentation. First, who you want to target, and what kind of who do you want to target in terms of segment of population, in terms of coverage as well. Yeah.
Thecla Mbongue, Senior Analyst, Strategy Analyst at Informa. Thank you very much for being a guest panelist at the second annual Thinking Mobile Conference and Exhibition brought to you by SABC Mobile. Last thought on the event from your side?
It was a very interesting event for me because I'm more used to really telecom-centric conference, and I wasn't used to looking at on the side, especially in the marketing segment. So it was very interesting for me to see how the marketing environment interact with the mobile technology, and also to see as someone producing statistics, what do they think about the numbers. So probably it will probably give me an idea on how to put forward our statistics in the future, and probably insisting on definitions and methodology.